We're on the road again. Slept in a truck stop last night with a bunch of other people in the area, so felt pretty good. Slept almost 4 hours, so that was decent for a drive. Hope everybody's doing well. Welcome, welcome. We'll see who arrives first. Just charging up the car. It's just about charged. I went in the bathroom and freshened up. Back on the road. Have about 6 more hours of driving to go. Six more hours. Welcome, welcome. Good morning. I probably should grab a water before I get going. Hold on, guys. We need some water. I never did put any in the fridge, so it's not cold, but any water's better than no water. Good morning, good morning. Hello, my friends. Hope everybody's doing well. Having a great day. Pouring the water bottle into my pink cup. Good morning. Yeah, I'm on the road again, going places where we've never been. Oops, I guess we have been there before. Dodong, yo, 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 what's up? How you doing? Good morning. Tropic, hello. Hope you are well. We are on the road again. We are in Arkansas, heading to Louisiana. We're gonna go through Texas to get there. Kaya, what's up? Welcome in, everyone. You wanted to donate last time. Well, we have memberships open now. We have super chats. We have whatever you want. We have gifts. You can just hang out with us. Woo! Thank you. That was so nice of you. Thank you for the super chat. Is it aimed? You make my day with your streams. Ah, really? I'm back. Thank you. Becomes a member too. Woohoo! Let's go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome to the Scouts team. Thank you so much for becoming a member. How fun is that? Good morning, good morning. Surprise, Razz. Ein is here. I don't know how to say your name, Ein, so I just call you Ein. Is that okay? I hope so. I hope so. Thank you so much. That was very sweet of you. Doggy boy, good morning. How are you? Please watch the road. We are watching the road. Hope everybody's having a good morning. A good morning. We're in Arkansas. We made it to Arkansas. Welcome in, my friends. I'm here. I can't read the chat very well. I can glance at it every now and then. I think you got a good view, though. Thank you. Ozark Highlands Nature Center. Wow. It's kind of fun to go to different states and see different landscapes and different things. There's a lot more fluffy trees over here. A lot more fluffy trees over here. You were AFK for a moment? Well, thank you so much, buddy. Thank you so much for all the love. I appreciate it. Becoming a member, thank you so much. We are driving down to Louisiana. We're currently in Arkansas. That's German. Ein? I'm just going to call you Ein. It's too hard to say for me. How's everybody doing? Welcome, welcome. Doggy boy. Awesome. Welcome in. I'm glad you're here. The chat's been pretty chill lately. We haven't had a lot of drama. That's German? In Germany it's afternoon? Oh, okay. Interesting. So what's everybody doing? It's Saturday today. Happy Saturday. I brushed my teeth and everything at the gas station. Got all freshened up. And now we are heading. We have 6 more hours to drive. Not really too much, to be honest, compared to what it could have been. It's not like what, Bad Boys? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Oh, I wanted to find a bank. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Driving. Butt deodorant? What? Dude wipes. So wipe your butt? I've never seen it advertised like that. That's crazy. Henry, welcome in. Welcome everyone. I can't really read the chat very well. I can glance at it now and then. Just welcome in. If you like to watch the drive, feel free to hang out, visit in the chat with the others. I'm here. You can hear me ramble, but in Germany we have a sentence that every car driver says, hand off. I can't read that. Eyes on the street, hands on the steering wheel. Perfect. It's importante, very important. We got a Sam's Club over to the right. I don't even know what town we're in, but we are in Arkansas. We just passed through Arkansas recently. We are driving down to well, we're heading to Louisiana first. We're in Arkansas currently. Heading to Louisiana. Then we're going to be going through Texas to get to Louisiana. And then we will be going to Texas, the Gulf of Gulf. We're going to be going to the Gulf. I have never been to the ocean down there. So we're pretty excited about going over there and checking that out. And then we'll be going back to Louisiana. We are currently, good morning everyone. Where did I sleep last night? At a truck stop out in the parking lot like everyone else. There were probably about 18 cars and about 60 semi-trucks. I got a good sleep. I put all my window shades up so that block the light out. Blocked the light out of the car, and I just went to sleep. I fell right to sleep. I was pretty tired. We slept. I went to bed about 2:30 in the morning or so. Bye. Thank you, Ein. I appreciate it. What's up, Kaya? Hope you're doing well. Hope everybody's doing well. I've never, ever had a trucker bang on my door. I've never had any problems with anybody. Ever. When I've been out on the road traveling by myself. And I've been doing this my whole life. Abigail, Jimmy, hello guys, welcome in. If I didn't see your name, know that I appreciate that you're here. I can't really pay much attention to the chat. Princey, you be appropriate, mister. Let's be appropriate in the chat. 49. It's such a beautiful view over here. Betty, welcome in. We're traveling to Louisiana. We're going down south. There's always lots of good food in Louisiana, lots of good people. I usually go in and I meet all the locals at the restaurants that I go to. I sometimes even sit at their tables. They teach me how to open crawfish, all the fun stuff. Vendal, good morning. How are you? I've always been welcomed by all the people. It's just a great state of, the people are so friendly. Very friendly, very welcoming, very wanting to talk. My favorite NFL team, I don't really watch football very much. But I'm from Minnesota, so we'll pick the Vikings. I like to watch hockey more. I live in Minnesota. Well, Minnesota Wild is the hockey team. However, I usually watch hockey when I go to Las Vegas. So we go to see the Knights games in Las Vegas. I love sports, but I don't want to watch them on TV. So if I can physically go to the games, I'm happy. But I don't follow the sports enough to be able to care about it watching them on TV. So there you go, the rundown of my of my sports life. I'd rather go to the local softball game or baseball game in the city, in the town, and watch the kids play. Yeah, we've been driving for about an hour already, Noel. We've been driving maybe, I don't know, maybe an hour, 9:30, hour and a half, I guess, 2 hours maybe. But I just charged up again, and I had to freshen up in the bathroom. I'm live. I'm here. I'm still gonna go live when I'm on vacation. So you don't have to worry about that. We're gonna be going live. I was given a phone call and asked to come down here. So we are joining somebody else's vacation. So we have to be on our best behavior and kind of go with the flow. So we have to go with the flow. I don't know what all the plans are, but we just know that we're going to have fun whatever we do. This is my best friend from high school. I met my best friend when I was probably 10 to 12 years old. So we've been best friends for 40 years. My best friend married my cousin. So we're going to my cousin's house. We're going to hang out with them. We're going to just have a good old time. I don't know what the plan is. We don't always make a plan. Often if we do make a plan, we change it. You know, we're very spare of the minute people. We change our minds so fast. So we just kind of go with the flow, and wherever the wind blows, that's where we go. We were planning on camping through Missouri and Arkansas and spending a week before we went there. But I got a phone call that I was needed faster. So we are going to go down there, and on the way home, we'll probably be camping more and that kind of stuff on the way, sightseeing on the way home. So we'll still do all the fun stuff like that we had planned. We're just going to do it at a different time. We got to go with the flow. That's one thing, if you hang out with me, you're going to realize plans change often. We might have something going on. We might think we're going to be doing something and something else comes up. But we always do have fun. Did I go to school down there? No, I went to school up in North Dakota for accounting. I went to college for accounting. But we're just coming down here to my best friend is from North Dakota too. We're both from Montana, North Dakota, Minnesota. You know, I've been lived in all those states, but she's from up north too. But she moved down here. Well, my cousin got a job down here, and they got transferred down here. So it's a beautiful place. They've been here for like 4 years. We come down here for Mardi Gras every spring, so I've already been down here this year. Hammerschmidt Highway, John Paul Hammerschmidt Highway, Purple Heart Trail. I hope everybody's having a good morning, having a good day. We're just driving down Arkansas. The car's actually driving for us, so I'm just kind of kicking back, relaxing, but I have to pay attention. The car does watch my eyes, so I have to make sure that I'm paying attention to the road. It's great so far. Thank you. Thank you for looking and coming and seeing the views. This is southern United States in Louisiana. We're heading towards Louisiana. We're one state away. Arkansas. Well, we're going to go through Texas. We're going to go through a little corner of Texas to get to Louisiana. It's so green here. And the trees are fluffier than the ones up in North Dakota, in Minnesota. So you won't stay north of us? What do you mean? The road when I go there takes me to Texas and then Louisiana. It's me. Welcome in. How you doing? The beautiful state of Arkansas. You love it here? Thank you. Thank you, Angel. No hard winter down here? Well, I'm not planning on moving down here, Henry, but I do come and vacation down here quite often. It is a beautiful place. I do vacation quite often down here. I'm not planning on moving. Marlene, good morning. I hope you got some sleep. I slept for about 3.5 to 4 hours. Marlene is our new friend, chat. We met her last night. She's pretty awesome. Tell us more about YouTube. What do you want to know about YouTube? Do you have questions? Starting a channel? Getting monetized? What kind of questions do you have? I've been on YouTube for 4 months, so I'm pretty new as well. However, I'm one of those people that study. So the biggest thing to YouTube is being consistent. No matter what streaming app you're on, if you want to be successful, you need to be consistent. Thank you guys for welcoming Marlene. Yeah, where I live, if you go any further south, you better start swimming. So no matter what app you're at, no matter what app you're on, consistency is really the key. If you become consistent, live streaming, making videos, doing all the things, your people will find you. This app is big enough that there's people for everyone. So you will find people that like to hang out with you if you stay consistent. When you're wishy-washy and not consistent, that's when people quit coming. Did I answer questions? What other questions do you have? You have to ask questions if you want me to tell you. You're trying to be live like me? Well, it's not the easiest thing to do. Come live 2 times a day, every single day. Some days when you wake up crabby, you don't want to go live. And you got to make sure that you try to be nice in the chat, even if you're in your mind you're crabby, you know. That's when I just go back to bed. Sometimes you just have to go back to bed. If you wake up crabby, every morning we get to choose. Every morning we get to choose whether or not, what kind of attitude we want, and if we want to have a good day or a bad day, if we want to be happy or crabby. So a lot of people ask me about that. Do I wake up happy every single day? No. But for the most part, yeah, I'm a pretty happy person. The other important thing is to always remember that you don't have to share your entire life. You can share what you choose to share, but the more personable you are, the more that people are gonna like your channel. If you be personable, you share the goods and the bads, not only the goods. So that's kind of what I've learned, that we just have to be ourselves completely, and the right people will find you. We're in Arkansas, guys. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. There's a big old bridge over there, a big old forest on this side. Can't really see it because of the hills right now. A lot of this area is cut out. You can see the rocks cut out on the sides. So they must have had to go through lots of hills to make these roads. Welcome in, my friends. For those that don't know me, my name is Razz. I'm from Minnesota. I'm traveling. I love to travel. I had open heart surgery 2.5 years ago. Almost died 3 different times. And at that time, I realized that life was too short. Prior to having surgery, I used to be a workaholic, and all I did was work and work and work. I never really went on vacation very often. I didn't take time to myself. I just worked. I ran group homes, 70 group homes with 3 other women. Also guardian conservator for the court. People that don't understand what guardianship is, it's when you take care, you help make decisions for people who are incompetent to make decisions by themselves, deemed by the court, hired by the court. Conservatorship is taking care of their finances. So I've always had jobs where I've been very, very, my career choice was something that was very, very amazing. However, very short-staffed all the time, so you have to work many, many, many hours. So I decided that life was too short to work like that, and I was just going to retire. So I immediately did not go back to work after my surgery, and I've been traveling and hanging out at home about every other month. I like to travel for a month, go home for a month, travel for a month, go home for a month. It's kind of it's not the way it always is, but it's kind of what my pattern seems to be. Some people are full-time travelers. I'm just a part-time traveler. I like to see all the things. We're going to go coast to coast this year. We already went to Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, New York. And we're going to head back. We're going to head over to the western side. We went back to Minnesota for a while. This fall, we plan on going over to the western side of the United States. So we'll be going from Minnesota to North Dakota, Montana, Idaho, Washington, Oregon, and then Northern California. We'll probably head back home through Wyoming and South Dakota. It's typically what I would have in my mind, what I probably will do. My best friend called me and asked me to come down to Louisiana for a couple weeks, so I'm heading down there. That's what we're doing now. There's a little about me. Welcome in, my friends. I can't really read the screen, so I'm just rambling, talking. You can see the sights. We are currently in Arkansas. Driving. We have about 5.5 hours of driving left. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for being my friends. Devil's Den State Park. I'm sure there's lots of beautiful state parks. Last time we drove through here, we went to, this is when I first started Last time I was in Arkansas in February, March. It was when I first started YouTube. And I went to Hot Springs National Park in Arkansas. So if you've never seen Arkansas, Hot Springs National Park, you can go look at my first video that I ever made on YouTube. That's where we were. But I never knew that we had to have horizontal footage. So it's a vertical footage. So that tells you where I learned. So for anybody that's new, our short videos can be or need to be vertical videos, and our long videos need to be horizontal videos. I didn't know that when I was brand new. I came from TikTok. I decided to come over to YouTube from TikTok. I still am on TikTok, but I don't go there very often anymore. YouTube is my favorite place. I don't know, when you're on multiple, we also have a Facebook account. It's Adventures with Razz on Facebook. Feel free to join that if you wish. We are kind of in a competition to see who can grow it the fastest. We are very new on there, so there's not a lot of people on there yet. But I kind of give a little bit behind the scenes stuff, more behind the scenes stuff over there. More people get more attention, I guess, because of the fact there's not as many people at this time. So feel free to join it if you wish.